Microphone check, microphone check, check, microphone check, microphone check, check. Holla if you hear me, microphone check. Hello everyone, Nostradamus here, aka Tom. Did I do that right? Tom, aka Nostradamus, Nostradamus Trades. What is happening? We about to get it on like Donkey Kong today. We got Tesla, we got Facebook, we got Apple. Let's get some degen trades on. Actually, I don't know if I want to be a degen right now. I'm getting my ass handed to me today. It is not good in the markets. How you doing? Is everyone else losing money today? Because I sure as hell am. The VIX, that volatility is up 5 points now. Damn, I should have put on a NASDAQ short. I've been talking, I've been bragging. I've been saying I'm going to catch that NASDAQ when it starts falling. I was worried about the market crashing, and guess what? I didn't do it. So I didn't want to do it today. Excuse me. Holler if you hear me. The microphone check. It's going to be tough to talk for an hour. I got to get my ice. You people over at Ice, if you want to sponsor me, it tastes like crap, but it's got caffeine. And apparently, no sugar. Some vitamins. How's everyone doing? Are you losing money today? I'm losing money. I think Meet Kevin is going to be, wow, I mean, we might have some voice problems. Patience, St. GG. I might have a hard time. I might be getting laryngitis right now. We got to push it out. We got to force it out. You losing money today? Is that Fed? Now my ears are popping. Is that Fed gonna bail us out today? I gotta go up against Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin streaming the Tesla earnings call. You know what? Let's take a quick look at my TNA analysis over in the crypto. We got some time. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna do, man, Tesla down 17. Tesla's down $17, and I think my covered call's up because of volatility. Oh, I've actually started making some money in that. That's nice. Still down since when I put it on. Let's take a look at the charts. There's something I want to show you guys how I've been discussing what's going to happen in Bitcoin. I told you this morning and I told you today that it was likely to come down and touch this trend line. Hey, what's that over there? Look at that. Look at that over there real quick. What do you guys see? And exactly as predicted, that's exactly what it did. It came down and touched that trend line. Now I think we're going to skyrocket back off to our moon trajectory. I kid. I still think this trend line right here is in play. Might dip below it. Again, I do think this is all in play, and then we're going to you know what? Let's do what all the fancy YouTubers do. Let's really get our game going here. You know, I watched that Sunny Decree video, SGG, and I'm not going to lie. That's about the funniest damn thing I've ever seen. That was an amazing video. Amazing. All right, let's talk about what Bitcoin's going to do. Can I open this twice? We're having some video card problems today. It might have something to do with the fact that I'm overclocking my card. All right, let's go with red. All right, so I think we're going to come down and do this little dippy dip right here. Maybe wick below it. And then all the way to the moon. What do you guys think? That's my opinion. Let's take a look at what's going on. See if we can put some trades on. Let's see what the boys over at Tastyworks are doing. Have they put anything on yet? We need to get rid of this little squiggly. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a rough day over in the markets when the boys at Tastyworks aren't doing a lot. Pretty slow day to day. There's a lot. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot going on over here. No one wants to touch anything. And I'm kind of right there with them, honestly. Let's see. Someone did something, I thought I saw an Apple somewhere. AMD, man, what is going on? No one's doing anything on earnings. Apple, this was yesterday. My boy Beef put on a call spread. He put on a bearish call spread. Let's duplicate the, my boy Tom put on a Facebook. Why are they doing these trades yesterday? I bet some stuff comes in today. We'll see. Let's see what I like Tesla, man. I got to be honest. I don't know that I want to do anything here. I'd be more inclined. Actually, you know what I was thinking about doing? Rolling out. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. I'm sorry about that. That's the ice getting to me. That was a little burpy. That was a little boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we out in March. Let's go out to March. I am very tempted to roll down this call strike quite a bit and collect some premium. I'm really struggling on what I want to do in crypto. If I want to go in a lot heavier, like take this Tesla. So if I were to roll this down and then get my, like we could roll this down, man. We can roll this down a lot. Let's take a look. Roll strikes down. So I can roll this down to like 1,400 and get another $690, $685 in credit. Tesla would have to go up now. Do your math. $535, which would be $53,000 in profit because I own 100 shares. Man, I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest. I talk a big game, like I don't mind if my Tesla shares get called away, but I will probably pout like a mofo if it does get called away. On the other hand, if Tesla gets its ass handed to it in earnings for the next few weeks, and I didn't collect this sweet premium, I'm gonna hate myself for that too. These are the tough decisions when it comes to hedging. So I will tell you the mechanical play would probably be to sell a 30 delta call. So that's probably going to put me right around the expected move. How did I know that? Right at the expected move. I could collect $4,300 money, easy profit, guaranteed profit right now. And then the worst thing that can happen to me well, obviously the worst thing that can happen to me is Tesla goes to like $400. That $4,000 credit I get is not going to help the $40,000 loss. Now, the chances of Tesla going to $400, about 4%. So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, I'm saying there's a chance. All right, I already got my covered call. I am more inclined to add some more short deltas. So what I'm going to do, probably just going to sell a call spread. We'll keep it light over here. We'll keep it nimble. Dude, that's nothing though. $1.70. Man, I'm not liking this play either. Let's look at Facebook and Apple. I got a Tesla long put over here. So they're probably not gonna report, man. I don't know how everyone else is doing out there. Tastyworks has been a little bit laggy. In general, when the market's like this, a lot of platforms go down. I heard roll this down. So that's an excellent question, SGG. My current So there's a lot of things you can do with your options. I currently have the 1700 call. This is a covered call. If I want to roll this down, that means I'm going to buy this back and sell a call further down. And Tastyworks is really cool because I can do this manually here, but you can come over here and I can say, I want to roll strikes down. You can also roll them out. So we're going to look at a rollout. AES, what is happening? God dang it, guys. That 99, I was going to buy 100 shares of GameStop at 99. I blew the pooch on that. We're going to get back. Remind me, we got to get back to that because I might buy some shares still. But I am concerned that the hedge funds are wetting the beaks over at the SEC, and the SEC is going to suspend it for 10 days. And if that happens, all retail is going to get their ass handed to them. And we all know who doesn't get their ass handed to them, and that's the billion-dollar hedge funds. So I think that's highly likely that could happen. That being said, there's a lot of eyes on what's happening right now. And I think it's also happening in AMC. Like AMC, what the dude, are you kidding me? Ain't no one going to the movies. You know what is going on? Wall Street Bets is pumping this one up too. Maybe we should get in this one. What's it like? I mean, this might be the next move. AMC, like 100 shares of that. That's only at $1,800 I'm putting on the risk. Let's see. Man, Sorry, I'm just too easily tangented. Like, you could take me off the rails just by farting. Just fart, and I'm gonna go on a different subject. All right, so man, I considered buying like 10 shares of this. Now I'm down to 10 shares, man. I'm not willing to throw 100 shares at this right now. 10 shares, right? I was gonna do that $20 ago. I think there'll still be an opportunity. I think GameStop is going to 1,000 because the self-proclaimed autists over at Wall Street Bets they've dug in. It would F up options too. Yeah, so here's what happens if the SEC suspends trading for 10 days. All options, so say they did it now, all options on January 29th, and is February 5th, 10 days out, so they might be waiting to do this, right? This is a good thing to look at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all options on January 29th and February 5th immediately go to zero. Zero. So your boy Shamath, Papa Tapa Tapatio, Palatapa, I'm going to give up. I know I can say it, but I'm going to give up. He bought 50 of the February 115 calls. That bro is up over $1 million right now. Over $1 million. That guy grabbed his sack. I mean, it's not hard to buy $100,000 in calls when you're a multi-billionaire. And he did it, and he's up a lot. Same thing, man. They're pumping up. The Wall Street Bets is pumping that one up too. So his all options go to zero. So his call option zero, wiped out, $100,000 wiped out, right? But for the most part, it's only going to be retail and that's going to cause the stock to plummet, and then all those shorts are going to be back in the game, and they're also selling probably a ton of calls against it. There'll be a lot of eyes on that happens. So anyway, back to rolling. So do I have a Tesla covered call? I think I did put it in my IRA too. So if I want to roll this down, I say I want to roll it down because you want to do that. Like when you're in strangles, especially like strangles, you want to do a lot of rolling up, rolling down because it's all about your deltas, man. I'm going to keep saying it. It's all about your deltas. What's your deltas in the position? So we got Uber, right? This is good. I had a 65 call and I rolled it down. Right? Because these deltas on puts and calls, they change. As the stock goes up or down, if the stock goes up, the call delta is going to vice versa, right? So you want to kind of keep your deltas around whatever your initial trade was. So now Uber's gone against me and it's now down below my put. We're going to let this simmer. There's not a whole lot of days left, but we're going to adjust this. So some things that I can continue to do so this is blown through my, it's $4 below my short put. So it's $4 in the money, $3 in the money. So that means those deltas have gone up. I mean, before this was probably like 50, 50, usually at the money's 50 delta. So when Uber's was at 51, let's get this. So when Uber was at 51, the deltas would have been around 50. Now that it's more in the money, these deltas are going to go up. So the deeper in the money it goes, it's going to become like 65 delta, 70 delta, right? So one of the things you can do is you roll down the untested side. So the untested side's my 65 call. I roll that down. So right now the 65 call, let's see what that is at. So the 65 call is at 8 delta. Yeah, so it's at about 8 deltas. So I rolled that down and I reduced my deltas, right? Technically, I should be rolling this down more. And you want to reduce your deltas by about 50%. So I can come over here and say I want to roll this down, and which I probably should, but I'm probably not going to, because this is Tesla just a long-term hodl. And I'm really trying to do is make some money here, and rolling this down into earnings. It's probably safe. Like I should probably honestly roll this down more, but Tesla has a habit of going well beyond the expected move. The problem is that it could go well beyond this expected move too. There is no question Tesla could go below 700. It is in the cards, right? So hopefully that helps. Again, it's just a little bit of it's kind of like calculus. You keep doing it. I'm by no means an expert at it. I've just been doing it long enough that I kind of know what I'm doing. All right, now I got to sit here and be a talking monkey for another 45 minutes before Tesla reports earnings, man. Let's see if I can pull this off. All right, it's getting a little hot in here too. That heater kicks on, I might pass out, boys and girls. All right, let's take a look at Facebook. So maybe we want to do something on Facebook. I'm looking at options that expire in 2 days. So if I were to do something here, if I'm wrong, I'm not giving myself much of a shot. I'm inclined to think actually right now, this is my mindset. I'm probably not going to trade what I'm thinking because I don't have any balls. But I believe Apple is going to blow out earnings. I believe Tesla is going to blow out earnings. And I believe Facebook is going to blow out earnings. That being said, I don't know if the stock's going to go up because of that, because who knows how the hell the street's going to react on this right now. I can tell you, it's good to trade options when the volatility is high as it is. And with great risk, you know what they say, with great risk comes great reward. Is that what Peter Parker said? Well, that's what I said. With great risk comes great reward. Or losses. With great risk comes great losses. Well, I'm just going to put something on to put on. Something small. Just put myself in the game. So we're going to do a $2.50 wide put spread. This is a bullish play. I don't know if I'm going to do this in my small account because my small account's kind of getting whacked. So I want to give my small account some time to recover. If I'm wrong in my big account, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't like losing money in my big account right now. That cash I got on the sidelines is meant to be spent in winners, not on losers. And this could easily be a loser. So typically, you want to do 1/3 the width of strike. I could put this on right now. This whole 50% thing gets really skewed when you've only got 2 days left because of gamma risk and IV and options and earnings plays. Let's see if the boys over at Tasty ain't giving me any ideas yet. They might be doing something on their live thing right now. Give me some plays, boys and girls. Maybe we can do, I wonder what, I bet this, we could also do an iron condor. Iron condors are really cool if you want to do something around the expected move. So as long as this stays within the expected move, which I don't know if it will, honestly. There's just so much volatility right now. It's the same thing. You want to get about 1/3 the width of strike. That's what we're looking at right now. Your max loss on this would be $2.50 minus your credit received of 90 cents. So about $1.60 is your max loss. This is about a 50-50 shot. Another thing you can do is do like a chicken iron condor, and that's where you want to get about 1/2, right at 50%. This is probably a 50-50 shot, $1.25, kind of cool, kind of fun. AM said rocket, 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 rocket. Yeah, man, maybe we do something over there. I don't know. What's game doing? I just want to get in the game. I want to get in if it's in the game, it's in the game. 340. This is probably, oh my goodness, this is probably going to squeeze up more. It's probably going to squeeze up every day for a while. Again, this is going to 1,000 or the SEC is halting it. Not halting, suspending. There's a big difference. This thing has gotten halted 57 times in the last hour. My buddy's complaining because they're not going to convict Trump. Like, duh, surprise. Politics is so effed right now. Both sides, calm down. I said calm down. Politics is messed up across the board. All right, man, up $187 on a garbage stock. Do I do it? Maybe just even 10 shares scares me. Maybe 5. Just to say I was part of the story. And then that way, if it goes to 1,000, I can brag how I'm the greatest stock picker in the world and do a video that said I told you it was going to 1,000. You want me to do? Let's do some TNA on game condors and chickens. No, man, those are legit. Don't get me started on jade lizards. Sipping some jade lizards. What else? There's so many different names for all these. Iron flies. I got a lot of people that make fun of me for those words, but trust me, they exist. Iron. Look, it's in the iron condor. I can pick right here. Iron condor. What else we got? We probably got jade lizard. Jade lizard. Sipping on some jade lizard. Butterflies. Excuse me. Butterflies. Been around for a minute. They got some other weird names, like, so chicken iron condor is not in here, but it exists. And there's some other ones like reverse brain dead jade lizard. The reverse jade lizard's one. There's some weird ones out there. I don't know them all. I know the main ones. Iron condor, you sell a put spread, you sell a call spread. Iron condor. Iron fly. What are the butterfly? So the iron fly is where you do this one. Iron fly is not on here, but it's basically an iron condor. No, we don't want to do it on GameStop. That's all messed up. It don't stop. It won't stop. All right, let's go to iron. We're going to do an iron. I think this is an iron fly. An iron fly might be a bit. No, I think that's a butterfly. But an iron fly is where you're going to do something like this, right? Where you have both short puts at one spot, and then you move these out. And then all your profit is this green right here. So you just need if the stock goes anywhere in, like on this one would be 810 to 930. If Tesla stays within this green bar, you make money. Low probability of success on these. Jump on that movie squeeze. Oh my goodness, dude. I don't like. Let's see what the idiots over at. I'm sorry. I mean the geniuses over at Wall Street Bets. I don't need you coming for me, guys. I love you. I'm rooting for you. I want you all to get rich. F society. F the hedge funds. Hey, hedge funds, calm down. I'm kidding. I don't need you coming after me either. I got Wall Street Bets on speed dial, though. I'll tell you that much. I can tell you what's not on speed dial is my graphics right now. It is hurting. All right, so I've been told Wall Street Bets is behind AMC, but the last time I came over here, it was all GameStop. So market manipulation, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Petition to temporarily close off submissions. Deep effing value. Just got a shout out from our favorite analyst. I do follow Dr. Parik Patel. I really don't know who he is, but he's got a lot of crazy, sarcastic, honorary WSB autist gives awards goes to Shamath Palahapitiya. Did I say that right? Palahapitiya on my burrito. So he's running. He wants to run for governor now. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably vote for the guy. I kind of, I don't. So he wants no state taxes in California. Check. I'm down for that. Give salaries to teachers of like $70,000. Check, check, check. I think teachers are not paid enough. But my question is, give a bunch of free school vouchers, blah, blah. All right, if there's no state taxes, how are we going to fund all this, though, right? That's what I'm asking, right? Like, where's all that money coming from? I want to, is he taking his profits in GameStop? I think I'm going to pay for those? I doubt it. Sounds great, but seriously, man, where's the money coming from? Dude, California is in deep, deep, deep doo-doo. I want to move. Where should I move? I want to move to Austin. Austin, Texas is supposed to be a hot spot. Wouldn't mind moving to Texas. They got cheap electricity. I wouldn't mind going over there and starting up a Bitcoin mining farm. get an ICO going and get a board of directors going. Game price is too damn low. Yeah, these dudes over here are crazy. He's gonna run for Cali Gov. Vote for him. No, I would vote for him. I like the dude. My main complaint was Shema Palatapatio, because I'm a Clippers fan. And he's a Golden State Warriors owner, and I hate the Warriors. Hate. I used to like him when Baron Davis was there, but then they built that super team, and I got sick of hearing about him. And if you're a Warriors fan, I apologize in advance, but I can't stand you because you're a bunch of obnoxious assholes. I said calm down. All fans are obnoxious assholes. Unfortunately, I'm just surrounded by you, right? So F you. Anyway. Let's see if we can get a post over here that isn't GameStop related. Me selling. What's going on with Nokia? I know the Modern Investor was talking. Are they like pumping up? Oh, I guess they're pumping up Nokia too. I don't even know. Is Nokia even on? I thought that was like some Japanese exchange. Like, can we even buy that over here? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, they're an ADR. I didn't know that. It's only $6. Maybe this is the one we get into. Is this the one? Is this the... There is definitely some regulation coming down the pipeline because they cannot let this S continue, right? These dudes are going to be like rabid dogs finding every stock that they can do this to. They're just going to keep finding them and keep going for them. How do you regulate that though, right? And to be honest, it is my understanding that the hedge funds are illegally shorting GameStop with naked shares. So they deserve what they're getting if that's the case. Calm down. Don't come after me. Look at your own self. Look at your own self in the eye. And if you're illegally shorting the stock, you probably deserve it. Here's the deal though. You got enough money to buy your way out of this with the SEC, and we know that's what you're going to do. And that's why I'm scared to get into it. Let's take I can't take it anymore. Here we go, boys and girls. Do I really want to do this? We got 2 minutes before market close. We gotta make a decision. I don't even know what the hell's going on right there. I need to clear this table. We gotta clear this quickly. Delete. All right. Stock. One share enough? One share. Cayman Islands, is that where their ADR is? We're going to do 5 shares. Oh, man, I'm going to regret this. Boom, boom. You're not going to film me? I gotta move you up? Nah, this sucks. I got 1 minute to do it. Oh, I'm not going to get any options play. You guys took me off the rails way too long. I'm not going to get any options plays in for earnings. That's all right. We can just have fun, watch it. I'm not going to get my GameStop order in. Are you kidding me? 347.50? What the F, man? Oh my goodness. I tried. Boom. I'm in the game. If it's in the game, I'm in the game. Man, I'm not going to get any options plays on. Ooh, that sucks. That's all right. We got Tesla. We got Tesla options plays on. Maybe I can try Apple. We can try real quick. We can try. I'm just going to be a degenerate. I can't even spell Apple right. I'm running. How much time do I got? We got seconds. I'm going to get something on. Let's go. February 19th. We're going to do a put spread. We're going to go 135, 130. Yeah, let's do it. It's not going to fill. We got to do it. Boom, boom. Not going to fill. Not gonna fill. It didn't fill. Oh, it didn't. I tried. All right, we can just I'm not gonna do anything crazy. We're just gonna cancel that. So what are your predictions? Tesla up, Tesla down. I think Apple or Facebook might report right away. You guys are double watching. Meet Kevin. I wonder what he's up to over there. What's he got saying? Bunch of silly shit, I bet. Anyway. I didn't get anything on. What do I got? So Tesla, I got my put spread. I got my 1700 call. That 1700 call is going to be interesting to see what happens. Tesla, nothing happening yet. Apple. Nothing happening yet. I don't think Apple reports like 1:30 either. And then we got Facebook. Facebook might report it. I think Apple's at 1:15. I think Facebook is at right after the bell or 1:15 too, probably. Anything going on? I might do a little after hours trading. Probably not. In my GameStop, it won't. I'm in game. Did I get in game? I'm in the game. If it's in the game, it's in the game. I'm in the game, boys. What did I get it at? 347.39. I'm an idiot. I can't believe you talked me into that, man. I could have bought that $20 ago. I could have bought it $250 ago, but I'm part of the story, boys and girls. I'm part of the story. I'm either going to lose $1,500 or I'm going to make $3,500 because I think, well, about 700, yeah, about 3,500 plus. I think GameStop's going to 1,000. I'm putting in my go to cancel. It's not going to let me do it after hours. What's going on? Close position. It's not letting me do. You can't do go to cancel on shares? I thought you could. Guess not. Let's see what we can do here. Close position. We're going to change this to go to cancel. And then we're going to put $1,000. I'm going for broke. I'm either going to make $3,500 or I'm going to lose 5 times 3, dude, like $1,700. Meet Kevin was like, dude, Meet Kevin was live streaming. Dude, Meet Kevin doesn't effing stop. That's all he. You know what really annoyed me about Meet Kevin yesterday is look, I don't hate you, Kevin. Sometimes you kind of annoy me. I'm sure I'm annoying to a lot of people. Whatever, I get it. You're making millions. Good for you. You really got to make clickbaity-esque titles like morning, watch this Tesla video before earnings calls. I mean, do you really need to stoop to this YouTube levels when you're already making 37 videos an hour and getting the clicks anyway? I mean, I guess I'd probably do the same thing if I were you. I don't hate, but at the same time, I just hate that. That's why one of the big reasons I haven't made a video in a while. I just can't stand that clickbait garbage game, man. Anyway, I digress. So go to cancel $1,000. I'm going for it all. I'm going for the big one. I'm going for the big Lebowski, baby. 1,000 or bust. Now, it's it, dude. It's it. We got $639 to go before I can cash in. This will make me go viral on YouTube. I will have 1 billion followers. I will be beating Mr. Beast by the time this is all. Did you see the guy that had Jeremy Financial Education did a video on this guy that was up $22 million before the market even opened in GameStop? Like, how do you continue to let that ride? How do you continue to let that ride? I'm taking my 22 million and running like a thief in the night. That dude probably has the balls and is probably still in his trade and is probably up like another 40 million a day. So if that's the case, good for you. But man, take some of that S off the board. That's what I would do. Anyway, we got to get a screenshot of this. This is glorious. This is my claim to fame. I cannot wait to brag about how stupid I am for being in this trade. This is some amazing stuff. Is a Facebook or sell at 1,000, baby. That's what up. Meet Kevin was live streaming, pal, and basically nothing changes. Fed keep, yeah. I saw that 10 million. Yeah, dude. No. I thought this guy was all in stock. Was it all in options? Because that was insane. I was looking at options to see if there was anything to do. There's just too much risk over there in the premium. Dude, like, my jaw hit the floor when I saw this. Are you kidding me? 5, 6, 7. I've never seen IV that high in my life. That has to be a stock market record. 660%. Look at this, man. It is crazy. I was like, man, maybe I'll buy it at the money call. and just let a little YOLO go. So they don't even have at the money calls anymore because at the money is passed with they've even put on the board. They're going to have to add more options tomorrow. I think it was at the time, it was like $270, and at the money calls was like $14,000 to buy. Are you kidding me right now? Like the closest at the money call would be $320. It's going to cost $18,000 to buy that. Look at that, $18,000. So you figure at the money is probably still $14,000. Right? And then what do? You go deep out of the money, I guess, man. I think Shamath bought in the money calls yesterday, I'm assuming, which is, pretty ballsy. I probably would have, whatever, dude, if I had billions. Let's see. Let's do a little check. There's almost no chance that Apple's doing anything yet. No, Facebook. I think they're 115. They might all be 130. Facebook is actually might have reported. They're down. They're down a little bit. They're down $9. That's not good for the good kids. You know what I'm tempted to do? Now that we're going to see what happens to the others. I'm kind of tempted. I'm going to start putting some NASDAQ shorts on. We're going to see what the Fed says, though. Did he already live streaming Powell? And basically, Fed keeps, now I'm just kind of paying it. Fed kept rates low until 9 minutes. What did they say? Anything about bonds yet? I didn't think that started until like 1:15. Was it earlier? Maybe it was like Eastern or something. Did the Fed already happen? I have no idea. I've been too busy dealing with a bunch of network problems. Actually, I should check in on Slack, making sure no one's saying, hey man, I need you to fix the network shit right now. All right, I don't see. What we have a project for moving files off of a files. I don't even. All right, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I don't got time for that. GameStop. I think GameStop's gonna continue to squeeze into the night. It's already happening. I'm already up money, boys and girls. Why the f didn't I buy 100 shares? This is going to $1,000. There's again $1,000, or the SEC is gonna suspend. That's why I didn't buy 100 shares. But I'm in the game. I'm kind of excited about that. Watch me wake up tomorrow and it's already $5. Oh well, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. If I lose this 5 shares of GameStop, that could have been like 1.5 Ethereum I could have bought. That's what's gonna hurt. I saw 10 million on options. Finished 3 minutes. Yeah. Well, he's back. He's gonna be back live in 7 minutes. Live and streaming Tesla. Let me pull up my Thinkorswim app on my little iPhone, because I'll tell you one thing, Thinkorswim kind of sucks as a platform, but you get a good news feed over there. So they got the good news feed. Let's see what the old Facebook is down about $10. Facebook expects to face more significant ad targeting headwinds. Facebook year-over-year growth rates in total remain stable or modestly accelerate. Facebook continues to face significant uncertainty. These are a lot of bad words, boys and girls. Facebook continues to face significant uncertainty as we manage through a number of cross currents. Well, that's some wording right there. That sounds like that's not uncertainty. Facebook board authorized increment share repurchase. Repurchasing means we got to pull out all stops to make sure our stock doesn't plummet. Repurchase of up to an additional 25 billion of Class A stock in January. Oh man, it just keeps coming in. Shares are trading lower. Yeah, no shit. Cap expenditures to be in the range of 21 billion to 23 billion. Some expense stuff, I don't know, like what that's in line with guidance. Some guidance is probably going to come in. Oh, the burpees. Yeah, so not good for the Facebook. I'm glad I didn't get into that one because I probably would have been long. Let's see what's going on at the old Apple headquarters. What is it? Apple Drive 1. Oh, Apple's down too. Must not be good at Apple, man. We got to take a look at what's going on in the NASDAQ. We might want to a little, oh, 540. Ooh, that is not good, boys and girls. I should have, not good. This is close to limit down. What is 7%? 7% of the NASDAQ. Where are we at? Where the VIX? I bet the VIX is the VIX hit double digit yet? Because that will not be pretty. The VIX is oh, it was at 10. We're close to double digits, boys and girls. That is not good. I would expect, man, hopefully this doesn't continue into tomorrow, but it's not looking good. The NASDAQ is down 577. So 7% of 13 is 7 times 13, $900. Is that right? Let's see how good my math is. $910. That was just quick and dirty. I may be way off. Might be way off on that one. 0.07 times 12,901. 900. Didn't I say like $910? Ah, maybe I'm better than I thought. So, man, that's a big 903 down before we limit. That's a big move. Or maybe it's, no, it has to be more than 5. What is 12? Well, it would have been like 13.5 times 0.05. 670. So maybe 675 where there'd be the first circuit breaker. I think it's 5% on the first one. We didn't hit that. We got close. If the NASDAQ continues down tomorrow, I am somewhat inclined. I'm still somewhat inclined. I'm up a lot for the year. I'm kind of wanting to just be a wuss and take my profits and let this market chill. I don't want to take my Tesla off though, so I would be inclined to maybe short, hedge my long deltas, right? I talk about it. Problem is, man, the velocity to the downside is so fast. It's so hard. Let's see if we get something going on in Apple. See what's going on over there. Notable after hour. They haven't reported yet. They're probably just down because the NASDAQ's still crashing. So it's, well, we need Facebook. We need Tesla to help recover what is happening right now, or it could get ugly. So the Fed is done. The Fed is completely said what they said. Is this a little bit of a flash crash, a little bit of FUD, a little shakeout weekends, trying to take money away from retail? Maybe. I mean, 500 points is a big move. The news stories are coming. You know what else is coming? A slew of YouTube videos talking about, is the stock market going to crash? How to handle a stock market crash. It has been refreshing not to have to see a lot of those recently, but they're coming back, boys and girls. And I'll tell you what, no one knows. I think, I mentioned it, I think the stock market is looking for a 30% correction. I thought we would get through earnings season, but earnings season might be the catalyst that starts it all. Again, I mean, Facebook did not have good reporting, and it's going down. I think the last time they had amazing reporting, so maybe people aren't spending money on ads anymore, even though the ES futures are down 122. That is a lot. Apple probably reports in 1 minute, so let's see if they start coming in on the newswire, or it's 1:30. I'm pretty sure Tesla doesn't report, so 1:15 or 1:30. Tesla's already down 20 bucks. That's all right. We got GameStop to save me. GameStop is gonna keep. Oh. Maybe I need to. What do they call that? Average down? Because now I'm down money in GameStop. I'm down $15, $75 total, $128 total. No, $15.75. Let me be honest. I don't know if I can be entertaining for another 15 minutes. I don't got much to talk about. Give me something to talk about. What do you want to hear about? We can go over and check out how much money. Ooh, Bitcoin looks like it's bouncing. I need some good news. Ethereum getting back up to close to 1,300. I really need this good news. As predicted, came down to this trend line, as discussed. numerous times, calling it. Did wick down below this other trend line. Wick down below the 20 EMA, not the 50. The 50 is a long ways away, which is a lot of room left to fall if it wants to go for that, because we all know that Bitcoin did fall for the 50. So Apple might have reported because they're moving now. They're moving to the upside. That's what we needed. We needed some good news. Maybe we put a little trade. No, now it's still flat. Nothing's probably happened over there. The NASDAQ still at about 500 down. The VIX, it's come down about a point, man. The VIX moving like that, it's a bit scary. I'm not going to lie. All right, so Apple hasn't reported yet, so I think them and Tesla are both at 130. All right, let's see if I can sit here and ramble on for another 13 minutes. We're putting good practice. Practice makes perfect, isn't what they say? Maybe we can put on some Meet Kevin and see what he has to say and make fun of him. I don't know how well that'll work out, to be honest. Tesla and Apple. Tell me if this is too loud. I don't know what's going to happen.
That is so big. Finally, they're going to start getting attention on energy.
That's probably going to echo into the mic. No, I would have to put on.
Okay, let's take this from the top here, and
I would have to put on my apologies. I'd have to put on headphones. Discuss some NEO. What are your projections? Dude, my projections haven't changed in NEO. $80 to $100 low. I'm looking more towards $80 right now, to be honest. They got a lot of stuff going on, and really with all these stocks, it comes down to what happens in the stock market. So we got to really see. I mean, I am really, really leaning towards it being an ugly year in the stock market. I am not too ugly. I think we could start looking at not necessarily a bear market. I don't know, man. It's so tough because the Fed is just going to keep doing what they can do, and the government's going to keep stepping in and doing what they do. That's just part of the big reason why I'm so much into crypto right now. I think that's where most of the opportunity is. Right now, I'm about 50-50, but I'm truly trying to refrain myself. I really like NEO. I'm just really nervous about what's going on in the stock market in general. I like NEO. I think Tesla's a much better play to put your money in. I don't mind taking a stab at some NEO, but you can see I've got 65 calls. Oh my goodness. I actually kind of wanted to roll those out to March. Maybe out and down or up. There, that was good. Oh, was it? Yeah, but I need to put on my headphones so that it doesn't echo. It might not be that bad. I got a good mic. Let's try it. Tell me if this echoes.
So let's see.
Is that echoing or is it just him?
Had that excitement. Model Y production I started in December. That's great. Updated Model S launched in January 2020. This is good. This is a long. I think actually the market is now picking up on some more of the good. The market for Tesla is only down 2.5% now. We're at about 840. So it looks like we hit a brief.
Come on.
Here about like 809-ish. I bought about $8. I don't get any other sharp pullback.
Real time react to Kevin, huh? Here we go. These markets are going much higher. Man, I don't know if I agree with you on that. I'm a little bit more of a contrarian right now. I mean, I hope you're right. I got 200 shares of Tesla that says I hope you're right. I got 200 shares of NEO that it's good, a little louder. All right.
Your free cash flow. Just want to see. I'm looking for change right now.
He's not saying anything. He's covered the same shit 37 times in the last 2 weeks.
More credits come from Biden. So Biden, I think, will be a big push towards more credits. Tesla.
Oh yeah, Biden loves EV. That's a shocker.
We regained some of those losses. At one point, we were down 7% for like a
I gotta put on my headphones for this.
I bought again at about 820. I don't know that we're going to revisit going down. So if you were thinking about buying and you haven't yet, it might be a possibility or might be consideration to do so if you have after hours on either Robinhood or Webull. Which remember, get your 4 free stocks with the Robinhood link up.
Yeah, make sure you get your 4 free stocks with the shitty platform.
This is the annual information here. So let's do the annual calc really quick here on margin, excluding the ZEV credits, zero emission vehicle credits. They call them ZEV credits. There's so many different ways. But anyway, gross profit 6630. Let's take out the credits, 1580. That gives us $5 billion in gross profit divided by revenues of 27,236. That's only 18.5% margin without the credits. And what's actually disappointing is that margin was lower in Q4, which is it's the wrong trend. That is one of the reasons I think Tesla is not green right now. That's a big issue. So we'll see what comes up in the earnings.
Tesla's not green because the NASDAQ's down 600 points, brother.
Here's a good thing. At the same time, vehicle average selling price. Okay, here's another reason. At the same time, vehicle average selling price has declined 11% year over year as our product mix continues to shift from the.
Is this like earnings already out? Did I already miss that? Let me check.
Like we're going to see this.
No, I don't think so. 130.
We already know this is happening. One of the things that I see a lot of people.
Tesla's. Oh yeah, the earnings are out.
Oh, interesting. Facebook now back to the positive. So we might.
All right, I gotta shut you up, Kevin. Maybe I'll watch you later. So Tesla is out. So Tesla earnings miss on bottom line, but revenues come in higher. Tesla energy storage department rose. That is substantially. I think that's great news. So what is Tesla doing? I mean, Tesla's down a lot, man. It's down $40 in after hours. This is a buy the dip possible. Nah, man, like I'm not liking what I see, SGG. Tesla's gonna wait. That's why the NASDAQ was down so much. I thought Tesla came out at 130. They must have came out at 115. So that's probably why the NASDAQ's down so much. I mean, these markets are going much higher over the next few years. Again, I hope you're right. I am not looking to get rid of my Tesla. Probably. I am, like, honestly, there might be a dip. I don't know that it'll hold. There might be that 30% or so dip that we're talking about. It's probably going to last a little while. That's my opinion. I could be way wrong. You could definitely be right. I mean, everything is in place to make sure to continue that this market goes higher. There's a lot of like cash velocity. There's a lot of things out there that economists way smarter than me that, especially in the government, that think they have this figured out with Powell and what's her face wanting to continue to make the money printer go brr. We're kind of in uncharted territory, though. We don't know how the market's going to react to a lot of this. In the short term, the market could definitely react thinking, inflation's going to hit us. And it can react ugly and then maybe rebound, maybe another V-shaped recovery like we had in March. I don't know that we're going to dip that hard. That was a pretty massive, that was a record dip, if I remember correctly. So, again, Tesla, let's see what else they say. So I'm not really seeing anything that I am not. Tesla storage deployment, solar deployment, I would really have to look into somewhat what this says. Growth may be higher in some years, which is expected. So growth is expected. Obviously, they got plants coming online. Production at 180,000 vehicles, up 71% year over year. That's really good. Deliveries at 180, up 61%. Tesla letter. EPS of 80 on revenue, 1074 billion versus street consensus of 105. Am I reading that right? I mean, that sounds amazing. Oh, 80 cents EPS versus 105. So that's why that's down a bit. I'm not, the markets of BTC, Tesla, NEO, yeah, well, I mean, obviously, I think those markets, Tesla, so if the stock market does have a big dip, Tesla's going to go down with that, I think, no matter what. I don't think it'll be as bad. It'll be hard to say again. I'm not really looking to sell my Tesla shares. I should have rolled that call down. I should have rolled it down. I shouldn't have got greedy. It's all right. I haven't even had these shares for a year yet, so and I've made a lot of money, decent money off of them. I want to try and lock that in at 15%. I think, and I've said Tesla's a trade of the decade. It's going to trillions. I got to remember not to get impatient with Tesla. I don't even want to bring up this old wound, but here we go. I had 100 shares of space in my IRA. I had 200 shares of space in my this account, and I sold them at like $20 because I got impatient. Well, that really didn't work out for me because now it's at $45, which I think is there's a lot of stuff in bubble territory, and you got things like GameStop that's not really helping that thesis. I'm almost back to even on GameStop. So fintech, e-commerce, especially PayPal, Square, you know the deal. I could not agree more. Fintech is where it's at. I definitely think there's tremendous growth there. Anything related to cryptocurrency, it's all about the adoption rate there. And when you got big companies like Square, PayPal, I think Apple's probably going to start offering, not forget this talk about buying crypto on their balance sheet. I don't know if Apple really would go for something like that. They might. I mean, they have a petty cash of like 400 billion. Why not put 10 billion? So I think Apple's going to start. There's no maybe. I mean, you would think with their Apple Pay and things like that, they're going to want to start giving their, because that's going to help. That would help onboard a lot of people to just even buying their phones. Why not? People can buy crypto. People can buy crypto on your phone. Why not even like make your own wallet? Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google. Yeah, man. I definitely agree with all that. They'll go make a ton of money. These stocks, yeah. So these stocks that you're mentioning is the reason the stock market is where it is, and it's helping inflate a lot of other stocks. So I don't. It just scares the hell out of me, right? We don't know what's going to happen, and again, I hope you're right. Because I like making money. Right now I'm long. My deltas are long. I just get a little nervous. And and you've done the same thing. I've reduced a lot of that potential risk with cryptocurrency. The thing that scares me the most now is that they both crash. That would suck. Because I don't want to be living under an overpass. All right, let's see what's happening at Apple. They haven't reported yet. They're probably 2 minutes. 6 minutes? We can't, oh man, the NASDAQ, what's it doing, down 500? Apple can't save this. So Tesla being down $40 in after hours is definitely going to weigh down the NASDAQ. Then we're going to weigh down the SPY. It's potentially setting a tone. It could be a dip for a while, right? So is it a buy the dip opportunity? Maybe, probably. I just don't know how well we're actually going to recover and how quickly we can recover. You realize what is built into the Ethereum blockchain? It's insane. The reason why I love the technology that BTC built on from 88 might be the, yeah, so. No, man, as I said, I started learning about what blockchain actually was, and I was like, wow, man, this stuff is amazing. Just, you know, I was just looking at Bitcoin. And then I kept hearing this word DeFi. I'm like, what are you talking about? DeFi, like that's a separate thing. I thought all of it was DeFi, but no, man, they're talking about like what Ethereum's doing with smart contracts. And I really started to understand what decentralization means. I think there's going to be a lot of centralization incorporated in a lot of this stuff. There's going to be some DeFi with the centralization. It is so early in the game, and there is so much innovation that is going to come with this that most people, like I really understand computers and networking and this and that. Like I'm a badass at it, you know. And I have a hard time wrapping my head around certain things, and there's a lot left to learn. It's one of those things, the more you learn about it, the more you realize how much you don't know. And there is a lot of complicated when it comes to this stuff. There is some really, really, really smart people putting a lot of this together. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of people putting together, there's a lot of scams around it, whether it's just people trying to steal your money or trying to do scam ICOs, just like garbage penny stocks, etc., like that. But there is so much innovation that's going to come for this. I foresee the network being basically run on blockchain in the future, not run as it is. It's just going to be one big blockchain network. And we're early, and I'm excited. Like, hopefully, I'm still alive to spend all the money I make off this. Hopefully, I can hodl through all this insane volatility. I'm just going to continue to grind at my job, continue to try and make money, continue to try and pinch and save pennies here and there, continue to put more into cryptocurrency, maybe get a little bit more involved in real estate, second home, or move out of here. I don't know, make this an Airbnb. I haven't figured some of that out yet, but a lot of that is going to depend upon whether or not I can refrain myself from over leveraging into, like, for say, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. This is what scares me too. There's a lot of people in there going on margin in both the stock market or going in margin on BlockFi. Like, for example, on BlockFi, you can get almost an instant loan for 50% of your crypto. I don't think they realize that you can get liquidated by doing that, because you have to meet a margin requirement. Say I have $100,000 in Bitcoin, I can immediately get a $50,000 loan to buy more crypto. I don't have to sell my crypto. I can get a loan at like 9% interest or something insanely stupid. People are doing this, and then they're going out and betting 100x leverage, or they're just buying more Bitcoin with it. But if that Bitcoin goes down at a certain point, it's going to hit a threshold where you're going to get a margin call, and you're going to have to quickly come up with that, or they're going to liquidate some of your position. Things like that are scary, and it adds to the volatility. I learned of Bitcoin in 2013, but the guy didn't mention blockchain, so I just assumed it was, yeah, no, dude, I was like that in 2017. I knew blockchain existed, but I didn't really know what it was. It was just a buzzword to me, and I started learning about it. And blockchain by itself is poetry in motion. It is beautiful. It is amazing. And there's a lot of people out there that are Bitcoin is greater than Ethereum, or Ethereum's greater than Bitcoin. Dude, you guys all need to chill the F out. Bitcoin by itself is the granddaddy. They invented blockchain, and it is a supply, limited supply it is a store of value. I don't care. I don't know, or I don't care if Bitcoin ever becomes an actual currency where you can easily spend with the Lightning Network, la-di-da-di. At the end of the day, it is a store of value. It is an amazing store of value. And Ethereum came along and helped make Bitcoin even that much more legitimate, because what Ethereum and Vitalik did was smart contracts and some of the other things. And now, so Ethereum's proof of stake, but it's going to proof of work, which has a lot of people up in arms. Whatever. I'm not going to get on either side of that argument. I have what I think is the right way to go, but I'm not an expert at it, so I'm not really looking to argue on it. But what Ethereum has done is amazing, and what other coins like Cardano, which I couldn't agree with you more. I'm in heavy in Cardano. I think Cardano has the potential to be bigger than Ethereum. I'm not saying it will. I think they're both going to be big. I'm big into Polkadot. I think Polkadot's going to be big. So right now, I stake my claim big on those. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Polkadot. I'm trying to refrain myself from buying more during this dip. I haven't done it yet. I'm trying to refrain myself from selling my Tesla, selling this entire account off and going all in on more crypto. It still might happen. I'm not going to lie. It still might happen. Now, I won't necessarily be able to do that over in my IRA. So I'll still have a little kitty. I'll still have a little something when I retire to maybe be able to get by with my Social Security and whatever I have left in this IRA. But that is where it is. So yeah, dude. And I continue, like, I spend so much time now learning more and more about all the different altcoins and what they're doing and the technology. And there is so much innovation that most people haven't even thought of. NFTs are going to be the new craze. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity there. We got to figure out what altcoins are going to be good for that. It's a little weird, but I can definitely see, like, just crypto in general. Just you get that. Like, I'm trying. It's like, to me, it's even just a hobby. I'm like, man, I got to have some of that coin. I don't have enough of that coin, man. It's like trading cards, you know. It's plus the value and the innovation of what it's going to do going future. I could just talk about this forever. Real quickly, let's see what's going on at Apple. Apple, they probably reported, and it's just not doing anything. So I'm losing my voice. I got to get back to work. I will be back tomorrow. Let's do a quick recap. Let's see what Apple, because I could swear Tim Cook in interview says he has 620 million. Who gives a shit? Tim Cook, what? Cash equivalents restricted. Apple. Yeah, that's basically a non-event. Apple Q1 wearables. What the hell is that? Oh, like watches, 12.94 billion versus 10. So that's up. Apple iPad sales, 8.4 billion versus 5.9. That's up a lot. Mac sales are down. No, up. Mac sales are up. iPhone sales are up. EPS 1.68 beats one. Dude, Apple blew it out of the park. Here we go. Apple blew it out of the park, but it's being held back by. It's down. It's down after hours. I told you, like, that's what could happen, man. So it could be a little rocky ride. Let's take a quick recap. NASDAQ down. It's making a little bit of a bouncy back. It'll be really curious to see how the NASDAQ's going to close in about 23 minutes and open back up at 3 PST. I'm going to be seeing what happens there. I'm pretty curious. Probably not going to trade nothing. I'm probably getting creamed in my dollar short again. It's not that bad. I still don't understand why the dollar is just pumping, man. ES only down about 116. I forgot what it was before. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, 6:25 a.m. Be there, be square. Love you guys. Peace.